we didn't even get into anime or none of that
Yeah,
shit
get
yet.
into it. I see your hat. I see your hat, man.
Oh yeah,
Give me your
man.
top. Let's do top tens real quick. Hey, give me your top 10 animes. I'll go first because you get you time. Give you time to get yours. My number one anime, guys. I'm an OG with the Naruto, and it's not because his hat. It's not because of his hat. It's just the era that I came up in. We watched it every Sunday, I think, or something like that, and it just we watched the progression of Naruto. So it's kind of like he grew up with us.
Yeah,
So yeah, and
true. It's true.
so I would say Naruto's my number one. Then I'll go Attack on Titan. No, scratch that.
Ooh,
Scratch that though.
kill
I,
him.
I'm no, I'm gonna get Attack on Titan. Code Geass, bruh.
Oh shit, you going OG?
I don't know why. I just recently saw that, and Lelouch is a fucking gangster.
Yes,
I
sir.
was like, oh my
Yes,
god,
sir.
Code Geass,
It's
guys. If
it's
y'all haven't seen
it's
that,
that
go ahead.
it's that mind game, bro. It's that mind game. I feel like after a certain age, you respect more the mind game than you respect the power.
Yes,
That's what it is.
yes.
That's what it is. Yeah.
That's a God, I would even put that first because it's so quick. It's like you can binge that in like a day or two if you wanted to.
Yeah. That's
Um,
true.
yeah, Code Geass is tough. Then I'll go Attack on Titan. Damn. Full Metal Alchemist. Man, listen, this top
Ooh.
five, you can replace all of them. Like all
Yeah.
of them could be number one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Uh Full Metal Alchemist, and then I'll go uh Death Note, or do I go Bleach or Death Note? Let me think.
Ooh. That's hard. Because once again, you're choosing power over story and psychological thriller.
Right.
It's a hard
I think
choice.
at my age it's Death Note. At my age. I think so.
Yeah.
When I was a kid,
Uh huh.
Bleach all day. But yeah, Bleach, I'm gonna have to leave you off the five. Go ahead and give yours, man.
Bro, I'll be real with you. I can't answer that question, bro.
Facts, I feel you.
I'll be really. Those are all great answers. I genuinely cannot give you an answer, bro. Like for the
Well,
life of
give us some undercover ones because you seem like you're well versed in anime. Like, what's some animes that are slept on? Like slept on animes that you're like, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like nowadays with social media, like ain't nothing slept on. Ain't nothing slept on. Cause cause when it comes to social media, everybody's like, yo, you gotta check this shit out. It's got this and this, and people play clips and they're like, they're intrigued, they're interested. Cause at the end of the day, I feel like anime is successfully taken over like real time television.
Yeah,
Like when it comes to streaming, you can tell that like streaming companies are putting more and more effort and money into anime than they are into their actual shows. Right now, I just finished watching Vinland Saga. It's a Viking anime. It's on Netflix. Fucking delicious. Oh my god, bro! It made me want to watch The Last Kingdom all over again. Dead ass.
yeah.
I just finished this shit, and I was just like, I want to watch The Last Kingdom. I want to watch Vikings all over again. Like,
Vikings were
holy,
amazing. Yeah,
yeah. Oh my god, yeah. So I was just like, let's go. So Vinland Saga on Netflix right now, and it's cool because like I just found out that like season 2 is about to come out. So I'm like, perfect time to get into it. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard, bro. It's hard. There's a lot of good shit out there right now, man. It's a lot of good shit right now. And I just finished. Also, I just finished watching Baki, like good ass fighting anime. So yeah, bro. It's a lot of good shit, man. It's a lot of good shit. We live in a golden age of entertainment, baby.
thanks. Now let's deep
Golden age.
dive. Since you got the hat on, let's deep dive. So in Naruto,
Yeah,
who would you say is the most powerful character?
bro. I mean, without a doubt, Madara.
You
This
said
motherfucker,
Madara.
This motherfucker took out an entire army, dog. They had to get they had to get all of the nations to fight this one fucking dude. One fucking dude, bro. Like if that doesn't scream big dick energy, I don't know what the fuck does. I don't know. Ain't no one gonna tell me shit. You Sasuke can be your favorite, Naruto, Pain, whatever. They can all be. I don't give a fuck. Madara is the boy. If there is like a top 10 list of best fucking villains, that's the fucking man right there. That's number one right there. Hands down, greatest villain ever written. And he's not just like a motherfucker who's smart. You know, like it's not like when everybody hyped him up and shit like that, or he was even hyped up. He was like low key hyped up. You know, and then they revealed him, and you're like, yo, hey, yo,
Yo, what the fuck?
hey, yo, this motherfucker was literally taking on an entire fucking army, and he wasn't breaking a sweat. He was just like, "This is all you got," like, and it wasn't even just like an army. It was like an army with
Legit, it was legit
specialists.
people in it. It was legit
Yeah,
fighters. Yeah.
he had Gara sweating. He had everybody sweating, bro. This motherfucker called two meteors down. These motherfuckers were busting bullets, bro. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. He is by far one of the best villains, and that's not even talking about like like my OG anime, my favorite anime, my guilty pleasure of all time, Dragon Ball Z. Like, but yeah, Madara for sure, man, hands down, hands the fuck down.
All right, guys, I'm about to break the internet with this. I'm gonna tell you who the favorite. I'm gonna tell y'all who the favorite is, and don't say nothing until I tell y'all why, because I don't want to hear disrespect. I don't want to hear the disrespect when I tell y'all who the best is.
Who?
Shino Aburami.
Word?
Let me ask you guys a question. Shino, the bug guy. The bug guy. The bug guy. Tell me one day. Tell me when he's ever lost. Also, tell me how he could lose when he'll put a bug on you before the fight and end it then. Shino to me is the most powerful Naruto character, and I'm sticking by it. Now, prove me wrong.
That's a very
Retard.
interesting
He said,
point of view, but but I've seen characters that like have blown away his insects with their chakra. Like if their chakra is a lot stronger than Chino's, they've literally disintegrated the insects. So I don't know, bro. You might want to go back and think that one.
why am I obsessed? Do I have a drawing of Shino? Would you like me to go grab it?
No, do it, please do. I want to see this shit. I want to see it. Okay, okay. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let me see.
Why am I so obsessed?
That's actually a really good drawing, bro.
Yeah. Why am I obsessed with this?
No, because like I'm not gonna lie to you. In retrospect, his powers are legit. But if it wasn't for the fact that like he was so underwritten in the show,
Yeah,
especially
he
in
never got screen time. He never got screen.
Baruto.
He's just a teacher at Boruto, right? Like he don't get
Yeah,
anything.
he was mad. Yo, they undermined that dude. Like they disrespect the shit. I would much have rather him been the third member of Team Seven than fucking homeboy with the drawing. What are you gonna do? Get mad and draw faster? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of
Listen,
here,
do I
okay?
have an unhealthy obsession with Shino, and can you cure me? Like, do I need to take some humble pie? What is?
I get it.
Please
I
tell
get
me
it
the
though.
cons of tell me the cons of Shino so you can cure me of my obsession. And where do you think it started? Like, where did this start in me? To where I started fighting for Shino to be a main character in Naruto.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not. You're right. When you look at his abilities and what he does, realistically, like when it comes like on the drawing board of power, he hits all the marks. You're right. But they definitely like they had their favorites. Let's be real. And he wasn't one of them.
He's like the male version of Tintin. Bro, they gave Tintin all them weapons, bro, and gave her like 2 episodes of screen time.
She had all that smoke and nowhere to blow it. It was terrible,
Bro.
nowhere to blow it, bro.
Tintin and Shino
Oh my god, man.
they
I
should have
mean,
been a couple.
but I mean,
They
I'm gonna be real with you. Like my favorite Naruto character will always be Rock Lee.
Yeah, he's an
Bro,
OG.
Lee, that's Brock Lee is that's my boy, and they always did him justice, and I appreciate and respect that. No one will ever take away his OP appearance when he went up against Gara.
Good God.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. In my mind, he won that fight. He won that fight. I don't give a fuck. I know nobody can tell me otherwise. He won that fight.
and that's Garo with the Jinchuriki in him. Like
Yeah.
that's ridiculous that he won that. Like
He lost that fight because of the plot. That's it.
yeah,
Because the plot had to move forward. That's it. If it wasn't for that, that don't mean shit to me.
yeah.
But
Oh
yeah.
God, God. Hey, what do you like? You like so in your opinion, like what's more well written, Naruto or Naruto Shippuden?
Naruto Shippuden.
Shippuden.
Yeah, Shippuden had less fillers. It had better characters. I mean, you can't you gotta give it to the Akatsuki and all that shit. Like the war, the ninja war, all of that shit was hyped up properly. The fights, I mean, except for when Pain attacked the village, and after a certain point, Naruto fought Pain, and you can see the animation kind of withdraw a little bit. But all of the fights, all of the deaths had emotional impact. It was just chef's kiss. It was delicious. You know, you can you I can still go back and you can go back and watch that right now, and you can still be like, damn, I feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like you fucking genuinely feel that. No, Shippuden. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I haven't watched Boruto.
Huh?
I haven't watched Boruto.
Me neither. I haven't jumped on it yet.
I tried. I tried watching the first like 10 episodes. I literally fell asleep on my couch and had to rewatch them because I couldn't remember anything. I couldn't remember jack shit. I didn't give a fuck. None of the characters were interesting. Like the next generation was trash. I was just like, and my boy was hyping it up. He was like, "Yo, no, wait, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. The fights are legit." And I'm like, when? When the fuck does this happen? Why do I have to spend my time watching this shit when I got another lineup of shit? Because he was trying to get me into Boruto when I was watching Castlevania.
Oh yeah, can't do that.
Forget about it. You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
another question I'll ask you while we own the topic of Naruto. My the death that hurt me the most was when Jiraiya died to Pain,
Mm,
which also coincides to me thinking that Pain is the worst, the most, the villain I connected with the most.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
What villain did you connect with the most, and what death hurt you the most in Naruto?
The villain that I connected with the most because I respected her sheer power was Madara.
Madara?
And the death that hurt me the most because I always saw myself in them was Neji.
Mm, a
Yeah.
lot of people feel that way. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was genuinely in shock. I was in such shock that Jiraiya died that I didn't watch Naruto for like another week. I needed
It was
time to
graphic,
breathe.
bro. It was blood in the water,
Oh
bro. And
my god, bro.
you're
It
sitting
was
here, you're thinking he's gonna do something. You're like, bro, he has a power. Like when the frogs came out, I thought they were gonna help, and they said, "Where's your letter, nigga?"
yo, no, yeah. And then when homeboy and then when homeboy went and told Naruto what happened, like that hit me hard. But yeah,
Because
no,
they've
for
been
me,
bringing frogs out. They brought frogs out to train Naruto. So I'm thinking these fucking frogs got some up their sleeve. They showed up and said, "Nigga, what's it? Who was in your will, and what's your last will and testimony? You bitch ass nigga, malarkey nigga. Write some shit down." Jiraiya said, "I'll take my blood and write it."
oh man, the disrespect of that comment. Oh my god,
Them,
that's
fuck them
hilarious.
frogs, bro. Fuck them frogs.
They just but real talk, like they genuinely just watched homeboy die and they just dipped. They left his ass.
They did, but low key they saved the village because
Yeah,
Jiraiya
yeah, they
gave
saved
tips.
the
Yeah,
village and blah blah blah. But they
yeah.
they abandoned they
You don't give
abandoned
a fuck.
homeboy. But you know what? When Naruto was fighting for his life, they were like, "No, we gonna hold it down." Oh, now you gonna
Yeah.
hold it down, huh?
Now you go hold it down.
Now you gonna hold it down, huh? Now when Jiraiya was fucking dying, but not when Naruto is. Fuck out of here.
Dude. They
Oh
killed
man,
off such a
that's
dude. That was the best personality in Naruto. Like I know Neji's death is big, and I know a lot of people's deaths are big.
yeah,
Jiraiya was probably the best, funniest character at the time. Like that's
yeah,
like he was the OG.
yeah. Yeah, because I mean, normally when you see like comic reliefs, they're like really weak, and they're like, haha, look at him trying, but Jiraiya was like genuinely a comic relief, and he didn't take life serious, even though he dealt with so much shit. But he was genuinely strong in his own right, and they had to bring out motherfuckers like a whole squad of them to bring this motherfucker down, respectfully. So, which was hell yeah, let's go. Like give the boy his due. But yeah, they fucking abandoned him straight up.
Now we got to talk about the honorable mention, and that's Itachi, bro. Jesus Christ. I
Oh
first of all,
man,
for my sanity, I hated him until that episode, and I said, "What the fuck?"
here's an unpopular opinion. Fuck that dude. I'm gonna get canceled. I'm gonna get a lot of hate. Blah blah blah. Like I get it. He revolt. He did it for the village and not for his family. But I'm a family man myself, and I would never do that for my family. I would never kill my family for a fucking group of people that ain't mean shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, god damn it, bro. I don't know. I know I'm gonna get so much hate. I know I'm
Well,
gonna get so much hate.
what's now we gotta get into it. Why did he? What's the backstory? Like, why did he have to do it?
So he was on Umbu Black Ops and all that shit, and like, fuck, I wish I could get my boy on here right now, man, because this motherfucker can break it down like meticulously. But long story short, like, they knew that they knew the Uchiha were about to like take over the village because they knew they were the most OP motherfuckers in the village. Genuine, respectfully, they were right. Like they had like the best genjutsu or the vision shit and all that crap, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm sorry, I'm drunk right now, but anyways, but so yeah, they had the strongest fucking jutsu, which is right. But Itachi was like, no, like we can't do that, blah blah blah. But like, so he killed his entire fucking clan because he was the strongest, and then he let his brother live, fucking Sasuke, and yeah, it was just like I get it, I understand why you did it. I just don't understand. I don't respect the decision why you did it. Like why would you not just want to take over the village and just what? But that's my own opinion on the matter.
Well, I mean, especially once you find out about that guy that was collecting down Uchiha eyes. What's his name? That fucking dude that got his ass kicked.
Oh my god,
Dude,
what's it?
Donzo,
It starts.
Donzo,
It's
Donzo,
yeah. It
Donzo,
starts
right?
with yeah, Danzo. Yeah, he was collecting Uchiha eyes because he knew that they had the greatest power. So he was doing it just to keep not only he was doing it because he knew that that was the greatest power that there was to have at that moment at the time. And yeah, they got bodied because of it. But I mean, Itachi ultimately got his ass, but still, I mean, I don't like Itachi, man. Like fuck that shit. Like why would you like I don't know. Would you betray your entire family for a village of strangers?
I wouldn't do it.
I
I
mean,
don't think
because
Shishway would have done it either. If Shishway didn't die, Shishway would have whooped Itachi's ass. Shishway was that nigga. Do you remember him? His death was graphic too,
yeah, it was.
because he was the real star. And when he died, Itachi was like the up and coming guy, right? Because I thought
Didn't
Shishway.
didn't 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 he give his eyes to Itachi though?
I think he gave his eyes to Kakashi, right?
No, that's Obito.
That's Obito. So who
Yeah,
did he give his eye to? It. Hmm.
yeah.
Let
As
me
far
look
as I
that up.
remember, bro.
Who got Shishway's eye? It might have been Donzo. No, he gave one to somebody, right? Or did they
Yeah,
take one? They took
he
one.
gave it to Itachi because he was Itachi's best friend, and
Oh,
he's the reason why he unlocked the Sharingan.
wow.
If I remember correctly, but I mean I could be terribly mistaken right now. Because yeah, but anyways, mm, but yeah, that's my
Yes, you're
super
right. It's Itachi. It's Itachi. Yeah, Shishway gave it to Itachi.
Yep, yep. Because he was actually the prodigy at the time,
Yeah,
not
he was the
Itachi.
strongest. Yeah.
It wasn't Itachi. It was him, and he was Itachi's best friend because they were in the Anbu Black Ops together, and he killed him to unlock a shotgun gun, and on top of that, he gave him an eye or his eyes, both of them, so that he can unlock like Mensu, Gata, whatever the fuck it's called,
Fuck.
Sharingan.
Damn, that's amazing.
Yeah, yeah, it's fucking nuts. But yeah, unpopular opinion, fuck Itachi. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Yeah. I feel like at the end of the day, it's more like people are more sexually obsessed with him than philosophically right with
Yeah.
him. You know what I'm
People
saying?
people are scared to question what he did, and
Yeah,
it is
like
questionable. It's
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I get it. I understand, but I don't believe in it. Fuck that nigga. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, because why'd you have to kill everybody? You know what I mean? Like, damn.
He didn't even kill everybody. He just killed his whole family and left his brother alive.
Left his brother
That's
alive.
it.
Yeah, damn.
That's all he did. And yeah, it is what it is. There's a lot of deaths in Naruto, and I'm not gonna lie, I give a lot of credit and props to the characters or to the writers because they did what they did to like give the story depth. You know, I will always respect writers for killing off their characters rightfully. And the only reason I say that is because I don't want to get into Last of Us 2 what happened. But yeah, when you do it correctly and impactfully and rightfully, it has great depth. It has great exploration of the story. It's amazing. It's delicious.
Hey, you can go
Everybody
ahead
eats
and
it
get.
up.
Well, everybody's probably already played Last of Us too, but yeah, it's God damn.
Fuck, man. Yo, I remember. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm one of those dudes that played the first Last of Us 1, and those first 15 minutes had me crying, and I was immediately hooked. Dead ass. Like when I watched Joel in those first 15 minutes of the story, I was like, I was stressed, I was emotional, I was scared, and as soon as that cutscene opened up, I was like, I was bawling. As a father, I was bawling. I was like, God damn. And then I realized I was playing a game. That was the first time in a long time I was like, holy shit, I'm playing a game. I'm not watching a movie. I'm not reading a book. I'm not watching a show. I'm playing a video game. And that was my to go argument to people for like, this is why I play video games because there's story, there's depth, there's emotional draw to these characters. And then Last of Us 2 happened, and then I was just like, never mind, forget what I said.
Wait, hey, at least we got a deep dive into the factions. The factions got fleshed out a little bit. That was pretty cool, I guess. Like the people that were gunless. What are they called? I forgot the name. That don't use guns. They're like the tribal motherfuckers. Who are they called? In the last, am I thinking of?
No, I think no. Everybody used guns in
Because
that.
what's the? It's a war between two armies at the time of Last of Us, right?
No,
Two different ideologies.
it's yeah, yeah. It's all different ideology. It's always different ideology.
Yeah,
I played the whole game, and my issue with the game is just the way they killed off Joel. And
it's fucked up.
no, here's the thing: I will never be against killing off a main character. Never. But it has to be done right. You know what I'm saying? Like if they set him up properly for a death, a good fucking death. It doesn't have to be honorable. It doesn't have to be like he sacrificed himself and like.
Hey, is something covering up your mic? Is something covering up your speaker? Oh,
Oh my bad.
wait.
How's that?
Oh, you good? You good? Go ahead.
Okay.
Repeat what you were
It,
saying.
it does it doesn't have to be like a grander it doesn't have to be a grandeur death. Like he doesn't have to be surrounded by like 50 something enemies to die. It doesn't have to be some over the top action movie shit. The death of a character can be simple but impactful, and they did not do him justice because everything that he stood for in Last of Us 1, all the lessons that he taught Ellie in the first show, in the first movie, first game, sorry, he basically just threw away. Like, who the fuck just gives away their entire personality? Like, yo, my name's Joel. This is my brother. We live here. We have this. We have these many guns. I have like two rounds in my belt right now. No knives. No worry. We're good. Like, it's just yeah, man. I can get into this for like another like 3 hours, but
Yeah, guys, we'll definitely wrap this up. But like, we'll get into it. Yeah, I appreciate you being on, man. I love talking to you, man. And guys, we'll get on out of here, man. This is Amador. He's the guy that got me into a lot of games, so I like to bring him on, especially for gaming. Now that I know he's cool with that, 100%, we're doing it. But anyway,
I'm
man,
a
we'll get out
nerd,
of here.
bro. I'm a nerd. You know me.
Facts, facts. Hey, I appreciate you, man. We're gonna get out of here, man. It's the Coach Prenny podcast, and we out.
All
Peace.
right, brother. Take it easy.
All right, holla at you.